Hello everybody, my name is Pausville and welcome to Bronze League Mech, where I cast low-level games from a low-level player's perspective. I am new, so get ready for some terrible casting. But this game is by me in the top right, Pausville with the Armada Commander in blue, and in the bottom left is Zaddy, also using the Armada Commander. Now, this was probably one of my first online games, so this was actually terrible. I've gotten much better in the past few weeks already, but the opener hasn't changed much. I should cut down on solar. There's only two. Wind is terrible, so of course we're going to go solar. But then, yeah, we got our Mod Lab coming up, though, honestly, looking back at it, probably, what is it called? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Vehicle plant. I don't have all the names memorized. Just the vehicle plant. Because yeah, you grab these two, you get two of these, and then you put down whatever you can go with. It should have been vehicle plant first, and I should have gone. I think that's what we're going for. Yeah. To get third one, there really isn't a good beginning spot on this particular map. None of them are completely close together, so this is a very interesting map. I've already sent a tick across to try and find his base, which he already has a builder coming up with. A building helper, these are very useful, especially if you give them high priority, so you can keep constructing your units while you are constructing other things. Now, he has gone for the same basic thing that I did, though he went for two, which got this out much faster, and he has left that up to dry. But yeah, he has to get that third one, or else he'll be behind right now. Yep, there's the other three coming up. Though, debatably, I probably didn't need all three. Because I'm bleeding right now. So yeah, this beginning part of the game is very slow. The beginning of almost all the games I've noticed is pretty slow. And yep, there goes the tick. Tick went down. But I do now know where his base is. If we go into my player view, we can now see it. Yeah, we can see it right over here. Now, he seems to be going adventuring. Ah, yes, he's going to grab probably the nearest expansion of, not minerals, metal. Though he is doing one thing wrong, which did I actually do it over here? Did I offset them? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I offset mine either. Yeah, I didn't offset mine. Something I've learned is to, especially during the beginning games, to reduce speed. You'll place your guy right here, and then you grab the edges of each of these metal extractors, which speeds up just a bit. And yeah, see how useful those guns can be? Though they're mostly helping out on that. He does now got a unit out. He already has basically an expansion with 2 units. Let's see, I've got 4. Oh, I got more coming. I got some bomb. What are these guys called? Rocketeers. We got the big boys. And see, this is the main thing I was saying. This should have been my opener anyways, but I should have gone with a level 2. Because if I would have grabbed level 2, I would have been much quicker, and I would have already been able to trounce him pretty quickly, at low level at least. So yeah, he has a tick, which he should be using to... Did you see that? Oh, that was funny. He should be using that tick to go scat to make sure where I'm at. I've already spread pretty much along the bottom line, and I'm going on to defend to go on and get more metal. That's the main thing, is metal is a big problem. I mean, it'd be better if we had wind and I wouldn't have to worry about energy, but there's like no wind at all. Is that a tick? Oh, yep, that's the tick. So now he knows I at least have the bottom base. He is harassing my poor worker. And I don't... Ooh, oh, I did not see that. He has an entire army. Oh, yeah, and there goes the worker. But backup will arrive and absolutely trounce anything he has. Which, might I add, at this... I did not need that. At this point, it's a pretty even split on who has better army. His backup is running very slow right now. Though I think I am... No, okay, it's still producing. Good. Ooh, got a guy coming. These are the Centurions. Pretty decent, especially for cheap bots. As you can see, it's trickling. This fight is very interesting because we trade a lot. honestly, he went charging it. He should spread his units out. When he does that, he should spread his units out to give more damage instead of clumping this up. And see, one blast took out 2 of them. So he really needs to spread them out. Or else you get big bombs. Just, there it goes again, just blowing everyone to smithereens. See, they're clumped up, and so this guy can wreak massive havoc on all of them. And this is where most of the battle happens. Oh, it looks like he's trying to clump up. Ah, he's gonna pincer attack. He has mostly pawns, which are pretty weak. They can be aggressive in bigger numbers, but at this point, you should be producing bigger units. As you can see, I actually already have some Janus, I think that's what we call them, and already a pretty stable economy. I am bleeding metal like a motherfucker. And we do got airplane coming up, but air support at low level is not something you should build. If you're gonna do air, you've got to make not only a bunch of construction aircrafts, but to immediately go air to. I've noticed this air one is basically useless. Out of all of them that you could do early game, you can pretty easily do vehicle plant and bot lab, but you can't exactly do air early. It's not a type that can be easily transitioned into even early game. It's just not good. Honestly, let's see what's going on over here. So, oh, statistics. We got statistics up here. I forgot about that. So metal production, he is beating me out on that, and on energy production. So I'm wasting a lot of it. He does have, see, this is the thing. First off, that should have been built a while ago. We are now 11 minutes in, as you can see by the bottom right. And so that should have been built a long time ago. The moment I built this should have been when he had it. I'm basically, with this strategy, it can work. Except the moment I placed that down. Though I was smart enough to go straight into it. But the thing is, doing this, I should have gotten the last one, the hovercraft, because the idea of staying on level 1 is to overwhelm your opponent. Which I already have a lot of, and he does have a good amount. But he doesn't seem to have, not really micro, but he doesn't, I don't know if he knows he can drag like that. Because if you can drag like this, you can then spread them out, because then they won't be clumped up, as I said earlier. And it doesn't deal more damage, but deals easier damage, because then you can get like this guy who might be out of range to get into range, and it's much harder to kill people when they're wide spread out, and you can do stuff like that where you surround them. I do have much more spread out. I do this a lot, by the way, and I still do it, spreading out all of the solar panels or wind and stuff, because I don't want one nuke to be able to just wreck everything, or one push to wreck everything. Okay, my dude, you would probably be safer going to not level 3, what do they call it? The experimental gantry. You'd probably be better off doing that because, yeah, that's not that useful. Also, you should have had some of that stuff already. Though he is getting a fusion reactor, which is going to produce a lot of energy. Not that he needs it. He's bleeding energy. I think that's what that is. Yeah, he is bleeding energy. Dear Lord. He's going to get more metal because he has not got a lot of metal. I just realized, I don't know why he's bleeding metal. I don't think he knows this exists. And if you don't know if it exists, that's kind of sad. These are energy converters. If you go, where's my dude? There. You go in. Okay, so normally the keys are set up, it should be the second one, right next to the main energy source of the wind turbines, but the energy converter converts energy into metal, and is very, very useful at stopping this kind of overflow, which I don't have enough of these to stop, apparently, and I do have an advanced fusion coming up, and see, this should have been the thing I went into. Either that or focused on overwhelming my opponent with multiple fights. This is another thing I actually messed around a bit with playing alone on AI, is the fact that in this game it's a lot more of just throwing army at them constantly. I come from StarCraft, and so I'm used to doing this, you know, protection and clumping up your army before you have a death ball, but in this game it's more beneficial to keep attacking so, you know, you don't get it, so your opponent doesn't get a death ball. Oh, so he does know. Okay, he does know the line. Ooh. right out of range. Dang. Yeah, but then I see it. I'm gonna come in. So I don't know. Do fighters? Yeah, fighters can hit air. I'm not hit air. Hit ground. That's good. Very good. Looks like we got another production worker, and that's ended. And normally at this time, you wouldn't want to keep producing out of that one because you would already have as, you know, level 2 and then the experimental one, which he doesn't have. Right now, you should have the experimental one. At least what I thought. Yeah, as you can see, though, it's most likely because I have an overwhelming amount of army instead of good army. You can go both. If you stay level 1 and go with all of the production, you can overwhelm with army amount instead of army power. But I've had a lot more fun and a lot more, honestly, unique experiences by going with powerful stuff instead. It looks like he is getting defenses. This guy can be brutal if you get a good amount of him surrounding the area. Yeah, he already has pretty powerful stuff. You also don't want to forget about the laser. Lasers? Is that how you say them? I don't know. Because, yeah, you get piles of this and I think... No, he wouldn't be safe. I mean, I could probably push in right now. They're not that weak. They're not that strong. I mean, I could probably wipe this all out. See, I'm actually in a pretty good position. I could probably have wiped them out by now. Well, not wiped out, but I would have crippled this area, and I'd probably have a secure position. Because then, yeah, if I had... I don't think I'm producing any. No. I don't see any around. But if I had one of these, lasers, yeah, I would be able to repair all of these. And, no, you can actually do right-click, hold on it, and then just pick an area and it'll do all of that area. It works with anything you can repair. I believe even attacking. No, it does not. Okay. Actually, no, it just makes a line. Okay, I was just wondering. But anyways, that can be very useful because, yeah, see, some of the guys went down on their side, so that means they could probably take these and repair them up. They do have level 2, which I do not have because I don't have... Oh, I probably do have a level 2 at this point. Do I have... Oh, yeah, I do have a level 2 that could be upgrading my stuff. Nope, that's not level 2. I'm dumb. That's just a factory worker. Ah, that's right. That's because my level 2 are over here trying to make energy. Cool. Yeah. We do have him shooting weapons right out of range. What do we got back lines? What are we doing back here? Yeah, he's not producing out of that. That makes sense, because by now, those units are not the greatest at all. We do got more energy coming up. He's also bleeding energy. He has a lot of metal, meaning he probably should be able to build up to, like, a Thor or something. Like, he has the economy at this point that he could be an experimental and also probably be building a lot of stuff like Thor's. Not Thor's. I mean, he could be building Thor's, but I mean, where is it? Ragnarok. I can't find the guy who builds the Ragnarok, but yeah, Ragnarok would be a very useful one. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. He's pushing in relentlessly. I don't have a lot of units. This is where I probably could have been fricked, but I do have a lot of lasers protecting the area, including this guy, so it will not help exactly, but it'll definitely slow them down as they target them down. Oh, see, that's why I don't like keeping them all in a row, because when one of them goes, they all go, and that's not fun. Yeah. They didn't see that expansion up, did they? Ah, yes, I don't know that's there yet. That's gonna be an accident waiting to happen. See, yeah, all my production's slowed down. It's not good. Honestly, there was so much wrong with this game on my end, and also on his. Because, again, he's bleeding. He is... Oh, never mind. He's not bleeding energy, but that's because he's working on a lot of stuff. He's got nukes coming up, which you could have had a while ago, might I add. We're at the 25-minute mark. Dear Lord. I think this ran for like 45 minutes. I don't remember. And if you're wondering why we're at 15 minutes right now, but at like 26 on the actual replay, that's because I've sped it up 2 times. Because it's so slow sometimes. Might I add, this is Red Comet Remake. Pretty good map. Actually, this is probably one of my favorite sizes. Because it doesn't feel as cramped. I don't like it when it's like really small and really cramped. The 8x8 maps get ridiculous. There's a 6x6 map, I believe. That's just like 1v1 base. That's like 1v1 to the core, like literally just attacking with your commanders. Let's see. Yeah, he's got now pretty good radius. Probably should build one over here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. As you can see, he's more spread out than me. And he has much more of a force. Probably because I ain't producing very well. Where is my force? Right there. See, he could have ended this I could have ended this a while ago. Not ended it, but probably have won a while ago. But then, see, he does understand that it's there. Interesting. But, like, look at that. He keeps some of them clumped up. Don't do that. Bad. Actually, I would probably want another line right here. Basically, there's a line down the middle of this one. And then you can also, like, encase your enemy. He has enough units that he could push in and probably destroy most of everything I have. Or just barrel through and find my commander. And just absolutely wreck him. But I think the main thing is because we both knew we're just messing around with all the units. And that was kind of the basis of the game. We were just messing around. Friggin' Zaddy coming up here with some radar. That's a terrible placement. I'm so sorry, dude. Should have put one, like, up here. Because then I understand that's because they're there, but you want early warning, not late warning. Dear God. Oh, he's also got his own energy coming up. You know what would help if you got these guys to help? Or, like, some of the other stuff. Oh, God, they've got energy up here, too. Oh, God, he's got it. Oh, that's an army. Oh, my God, that is a huge freaking army of just, builders. Dear Lord, you know, if you wanted to, you could put them on there. Nukes are probably way more powerful. Okay, the Ragnarok can be powerful, and the fact that he is in the middle of the map means it basically touches everywhere. Look at this range. And here's the thing. While it can, as you can see, not only hit there, but a direct area after and before it, the nukes are so much better because if he knows, does he know? I don't know if he knows. No. Okay, so he does know that's there, and he does know I have a base down here, which then he'd probably assume it's there, right? At least I would, but yeah. You could easily just nuke there, get rid of the defenses, and come in all guns blazing, but yeah, at this point, I'm screwed. It's a lost game for me. I mean, look at the army of workers. Dear Lord. They could probably block half the map. Jesus. Yeah, we do have Ragnarok coming up. That never gets finished. I actually suicide. Well, I didn't know you could suicide, but I mean, I did it in a spectacular way. See, this is what I don't like to do. Because if I knew that was there, yeah, he doesn't have many defenses, so I could, if I were able to, I could break through up here and then attack. Should be not that hard, but I don't have that much of an army. Look at how tiny that army, and look at that army. Man. I learned a lot from this game when I first played it. I've gotten way better. And this was like a week ago, I think. You can learn a lot in a week. Oh, yes, now he has a few of them working on that. He is still massively bleeding power again. Use your energy converters. Especially these advanced ones, the nice ones. Increase metal storage. Oh, we got two. I didn't know that. Oh, that's probably because... no, they're all the same. No, they're not. Never mind. But yeah, I think he also skipped down the fact that there's also, like, the Prude, and I don't know all the other energy stuff is. Actually, wait, wouldn't that be under economy? Yes. There's a bunch of different energy stuff. There's the advanced Gothel power plant, which I don't think there'd be anything around here to do that. There's no gas. It's a completely metal map. And yeah, oh god, that's an army. Yeah. That's gonna be done very quickly. Yeah, got a little chat. Yeah, he's basically won at this point. I will, like, 4 times this. Because, actually, I might want to 8 times it. It doesn't actually... Nothing really happens for the rest of this match. Because we're just building the Ragnarok. Ooh, he does have another one coming up, which... Oh, that's the experiment. Dude, that took you way too long. I'm not claiming to be a professional or know anything, but with the little experience I have for this is already bugging me. how bad both of us played. Yo, Lord, it's probably gonna be worse when I look back on this video. But I'm gonna slow that down because I want to mention, if you've gotten this far in the video somehow, with my voice, please consider subscribing. I will be doing, hopefully, more bar content. That's what I'm rebranding. Yeah, fun fact, this used to be a different YouTube channel. Okay! Oh, okay, that wrecked it. I'm glad I lowered it down to 2. Dear Lord! Oh god, that is a massive... See? He finally gets it. Dear Lord. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I forgot about that. Just fucking blew up like most of my... There it goes. See, he's definitely won at this point. It's just over. It just is. Look at that. I don't got much left. It's just... Look at this. Metal production is much lower than his. Energy production is much slower than his. Also, what I was saying was, if you got this far, subscribe, like, you know, all those good things. All those fun things. I don't know why I brought them over there. Yeah, and I immediately retreated because I saw... Oh, dear Lord. I didn't even get to see half of this. There goes another nuke. Yeah, wipes out the bottom half. He's basically won. First off, stop lumping your units like that. Dear Lord. Yeah, he just wrecked my army. It's over. I know it is. I'm just standing here, just done. He does have a Ragnarok coming up, and I believe he starts shooting with it very soon. Yeah, there. Oh, there goes the first one. He does realize there's nothing over there. Ah, there goes the Ragnarok. This is where it ends very soon, because I see the Ragnarok shots on my perspective. Oh, and he actually hit Ragnarok of mine. That's interesting. I knew it was sort of over at this point. He had Ragnarok. He has an entire army. He has huge amounts of army that I did not see. Still clumping it up is still a very bad idea. In hindsight. It's a very bad idea. And honestly, I did a lot of things wrong. I didn't build quite nearly as fast as he did. I don't know why I didn't just go... Yeah, see, now I got experimental gantry. When did you come up? When did the experimental gantry come up? God. It's been busy with the fight. This is the worst time to bring in air support. Don't y'all got... Yeah. Y'all got that, so why don't you get... Wait. Why? Oh, hey, he accidentally typed to himself. Did not know that. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I cancel it, he destroys it, and then I literally am on low health, and I'm waiting for him to just kill me. I'm surprised he doesn't move in with his army. There we go, yeah. I just suicide. First off, I didn't know you could suicide legitimately. But yeah, that was a terrible match in hindsight. I mean, that's why I called it Bronze League Mechs. So to take away from this, if you're gonna go and stay in level 1, make a ton of units. Produce a ton of units, and even use those, helpers. I don't actually remember. I'm not gonna go and check right now. But I hope you enjoyed this to some extent. I don't know. This is my first time casting anything, and I just thought this game was kind of a reflection. I'll probably do this with all the online games I do. But I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.